issue. But before we go ahead, let me introduce our panel. Shekhar Gupta, consulting editor with the India Today Group, editorial advisor and one of the country's preeminent journalists. Surjit Bhalla, who's been here since the morning. For once, Surjit got his numbers wrong, but he's going to still put up a brave face and say that you win some, you lose some. And Manisha Priyam, who is heading a study group that is looking at the London School of Economics, is looking at the study of Indian elections. She heads that. Dr. Manisha Priyam, one of the country's preeminent political scientists. On the other side, we have politicians. Priyanka Chaturvedi of the Congress has dressed appropriately, perhaps in the color of the day. She belongs to the Congress, but has chosen, like BJP leaders have today, that saffron is their color. Seshadri Chari has chosen to be much more restrained and sober. And the former editor of the organizer and BJP leader is with us. And Manisha Garaiar has been there to give us his unique perspective, often critical of the Congress today. Before we go ahead, let me also raise the first big question, which is how will a government be formed in Maharashtra? Because if you look at the numbers in Maharashtra, of the 288 seats, the BJP at the moment has 123. So that's 21 short of the halfway mark. The BJP is 21 short of a halfway mark. Will they take the support of the NCP, which has offered unconditional support, or will they turn to the Shiv Sena? That's the big question that we are answering right at the top. Kirit Somaiya of the BJP is joining me from Mumbai, MP from Mumbai, so he should be able to tell us what he thinks should happen. Also, Smriti Kopikar of the Hindustan Times joining us. But first, you, Kirit Somaiya, who do you want as your ally? I must confess, a party worker of yours, who's a relative of mine from Pune, says, can you please tell the BJP why are they tying up with the NCP? We fought against them in Pune vigorously. So I want to know from you, who do you prefer, Kirit? NCP or Shiv Sena? And I want an honest answer.
Radip, as usual, why we want a confusion to be created. See, the people of Maharashtra has allied with BJP. Now it is the constitutional, moral and the mandate, the responsibility for BJP to form the government. We will form the government because governor will invite us. Governor will give us opportunity to prove the majority on the floor of the house. And we are very much confident on the floor of the house. Nobody will damage or will stop BJP to prove majority, because everybody will have faith in BJP's Modi good governance
I
issue.
am getting a hint.
So
I am getting a hint from
to go to governor and show the list.
Kirit, I am getting a hint from what you are saying that you are happy to form a minority government with 123, go to the governor, stake claim, and then allow whether NCP wants to support you from the outside, Shiv Sena wants to support you from the outside, but the government will be a BJP only government. Am I right?
Once again, once again I will clear.
Yes.
See, there are chance to other people to take the lead of 145 MLAs, go and approach the governor. Nobody is going to stop anybody. The other people can go with 145 list.
Kirit, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I want to know very clearly.
Then it is the moral duty of BJP to the form government
Kirit, hold on.
and on the floor of the house.
Kirit, hold on. Because I want to play first what Narendra Modi said about the NCP on the campaign trail. I just want our viewers to listen in. Because let's listen into what Modi said specifically about the NCP. And I want a response from our BJP guests. Do you prefer NCP or Shiv Sena? Let's listen in first to Kirit, to Narendra Modi.
NCP है, NCP का पूरा नाम क्या है मालूम है? नेचुरली करप्ट पार्टी। ये राष्ट्रवादी नहीं है, ये भ्रष्टाचारवादी है। और भाषा कैसे बोलते हैं?
You have called it a naturally corrupt party. I want to know, do you want the support of this naturally corrupt party to form a government when your leader says openly, na khayenge, na khane denge? Kirit Somaiya.
Mr. Radip, once again, don't try to create confusion. Don't try to create confusion. We made very sure and clear The people have given us mandate against the corrupt governance. People have expressed faith in Modi's good governance.
Then why don't you
There
reject?
is
Why
no
don't you
question
reject
of
the NCP? Say that NCP is a
compromising
corrupt
on
party. We
corruption
don't need
issue.
the support of a corrupt party. That's what I want to know from you. If the people have rejected corruption,
Mr. Rajdeep,
Yes.
as I told, there is no question of acceptance or rejection. The governor
Yes.
will invite us. Then he will ask us to go on the floor of the house. When on the type of vote of confidence, you will see what is the status. Today we
I'm
are
getting a
almost
sense.
near
Okay,
125.
I'm
we will
getting a
get
sense
around
where you
10,
stand.
12 others.
I'm
And
getting a sense
that's
where you
why
stand.
On the
Seshadri
floor of the
Chari-
house, you will see.
Well, we will see. Seshadri Chari, respond to what you're hearing. You heard what Narendra Modi said. NCP is naturally corrupt party. Do you want the support of this naturally corrupt party to form a government in Maharashtra when you say you're going to give different governance? Quick answer.
See, unlike the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, we have not written either to NCP or to the Congress Party seeking any support. And if out of their own political understanding of the situation, and for all the love and affection that they have for democracy in this country,
Yes.
especially in Maharashtra, if they are wanting to support us, it is none of our business to engage with them.
That's
We
it.
have
So you're
not
ready
asked-
to take anyone's support.
We have
If
not-
you're from
we have
naturally
not-
corrupt party, it
Yes.
becomes
We have
a
not-
non-corrupt party
If we have
because
not
they've
asked for
chosen
their
to
support,
the
we have not
Bharatiya
asked
Janata
for their
Party.
support, period. We have not asked for their support.
So this
It
is not
for
a mini
that-
bhagat. This
if
is not a
it
mini
for-
bhagat because
it
there is a
is-
feeling that this is all
it
organized
is-
and orchestrated.
It is for the NCP to decide the future course of what they are going to do in Maharashtra. It is for the Congress Party to decide where they are going to sit, with whom they are going to align. As far as we are concerned,
Yes.
we are going ahead and forming a government.
Yes,
That's all.
yes. Okay. Can I just get? I just want to get the politicians out of the way first because I want to know where
No,
they
but this
stand.
has to do with politics.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I
let
think-
me get.
I think-
Let me get. There's a Shiv Sena angle to this also. Shweta Parulekar of the Shiv Sena is also with us. Shweta Parulekar, here is the NCP offering unconditional support. On the other hand, Uddhav Thackeray says, let the BJP come to me and ask for support. I mean, the Shiv Sena seems to be arrogant, while the NCP seems to be conciliatory. How am I to interpret this?
No, it's very, very simple because NCP is known to be always politically very opportunist in their stance. They've always tried to be in power and either directly or indirectly, and I think this is again one instance where they've done so. I mean, before even BJP could realize and even sense their victory, immediately NCP came forward with their support. So you can understand the kind of political opportunism.
No, they are what you
always-
say opportunism, others will say street smart. NCP is street smart. They know which way the wind is blowing in a way, while you, on the other hand, are living on some false idea of Marathi pride. You are still saying that BJP must come to our door.
No, I think that is what Uddhavji said in his press conference. So I would like to echo that once again, that he said that I want to wait and watch. And that is the way he is going to deal with this issue.
Okay.
Because it was the BJP who broke the alliance at the last moment and so many things happened again. I don't want to get into those details. So at the backdrop of all that, I think he still is open to any kind of proposal. And I think that also is a good sign on behalf of the Shiv Sena.
Okay, Mr. Atul Londe is also joining us of the NCP. I just want to get all the politicians to tell us where they stand. Mr. Londe, we heard Praful Patel earlier on the program today saying that, look, as far as they are concerned, they are just reaching out. They are just giving their unconditional support. You are not trying to in any way align with the BJP. The general feeling in Mumbai is that the leadership of the NCP and the leadership of the BJP have been in touch with each other. And that in some way this is all part of a well orchestrated plan. Yes or no?
Rajiv ji, first of all, we need to understand the political situation that has been taken place and change entire landscape from 25th of the September when all the alliances broke out. Now it is important for us because we have promised the people of Maharashtra in our manifesto that we'll give them a stable government. Now it is,
You
results
also,
are open
Mr. Londe, you
to us
also
now.
promised the people of Maharashtra that you are going to fight. These are the words of Sharad Pawar, that you are going to fight communal forces. And you described Narendra Modi as a communal force. Today you are saying in the interest of a stable government, has the BJP become secular? Has the BJP suddenly become secular for the NCP?
Rajdeep ji, it's not the case. The case is we are still strict up with our ideology. We are just supporting them from outside in the interest of Maharashtra because economic development is much more important, and for economic development we need a political stability. That's what our stand is.
Okay, so goodbye secularism, hello economic development seems to be the NCP stand. Mani Shankar Iyer, your dream of a grand progressive secular alliance is over in few hours. The NCP has left you. They prefer BJP. Through the day you have been telling me the future is a progressive secular alliance. The one party which has been with you for 15 years had decided to dump you and go to the BJP.
They had left us long before. They didn't wait for me to suggest a progressive secular front to leave the party. The point now is, and I think we should stick to the question that you started with. What do I have to say about the situation? It seems to me that irrespective of whether the BJP goes with the Shiv Sena or with the NCP or even with both, we are going to have a very unstable situation in Maharashtra, and I don't see this government lasting.
Okay, Priyanka Chaturvedi, you want to give us a quick final point on that, because let's be clear, the Congress is left in the lurch. NCP, Shiv Sena and BJP are playing their musical chairs. You are left in the lurch.
No, we are not left in the lurch. We are now pretty clear. If we need to resurrect ourselves, we need to do it ourselves, not depending on allies like the NCP. Very clearly, the BJP and NCP have shown that they are natural allies because simply they do not believe in any ideology. The only ideology they believe in is getting into power.
They were your allies for 15 years in the Maharashtra government.
Like I said, we are not left in the lurch.
For 15 years you shared power, you had a good time. Suddenly the NCP has become...
No, which is very obvious with the steps they've taken ever since they decided to break the alliance and then move with, give outside support to the BJP. So very clearly, it's an opportunistic alliance that they're looking at. And yes, it may look like we have lost, but whatever resurrection will happen on our own terms and conditions, not based not on the basis of what NCP behaves or talks or does.
Okay, I'm going to then take a break because then I'll get my non-political panel, including Smriti Kopikar there in Mumbai, to tell us what does this all mean. If this is the nature of the post-poll alliance that is being forged, possibly in Maharashtra, where the NCP provides outside support to the BJP, are we seeing a complete melting down of the so-called ideological divide that exists in Indian politics? Back in a moment, is that just one of the many fallouts on what's been a dramatic day in Indian politics? As we head into the break, listen into Praful Patel once again. He was speaking to Karan Thapar on our show earlier. Let's listen into how Praful Patel is justifying the NCP's offer of unconditional support. Back in a moment with plenty more.
What led the NCP to offer unconditional support from the outside to the BJP, and that too just 2 or 3 hours after the results became more or less crystal clear?
You see, Karan, the issue was that all of us had fought the election separately and nobody had a mandate. But the largest mandate certainly went to the BJP. There was, as the results came in the morning, there was a lot of talk that, there could be a possible government which could be Shiv Sena, Congress and the NCP put together. I'm not saying anybody officially or formally approached us, but this was certainly very much being discussed and a lot of speculation. So instead of all that speculation going on, we thought the best thing would be to express our stand and make it very clear that yes, the largest party is the BJP, whether they have the full mandate or not, but they certainly have the largest mandate.